Hey YouTube, I'm back doing another video that I'm going to start doing weekly. I'm going to be doing a card of the week video. My man Graham Zermus555, he turned me on. He showed me his profile. He was doing card of the weeks, doing a review of a new card every week, every Wednesday, and I figured that I would follow suit and release one every Tuesday night. So this week I'm going to be reviewing Tour Guide from the Underworld, one of the cards from Extreme Victory. It's a rising in price card. If you can get it now, get it. It will be going up much faster as the format, especially next format, progresses. When it comes to Tour Guide from the Underworld, it's a Dark Fiend, 3 stars, 1,000 attack, 600 defense. Those stats sound a little familiar. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 3 Fiend monster from your hand or deck. Its effects are negated, and it cannot be used as a synchro material monster. So, Tour Guide has 2 targets in most mainstream decks. The one is itself. If you play 2 or 3 of these, you can search for itself. And the other, of course, is Sangan, a classic card back from Metal Raiders that when this card is sent from the field to the grave, add 1 monster 1500 attack or less from your deck to your hand. Simple, the original floater, right? So one of the plays that one of the decks that was in the top of the Nats was playing Tour Guide is you will summon Tour Guide, search your deck for Sangan. It's an immediate +1 because you went from 6 total cards to 7. And when Sangan is sent from the field to the grave, its effect, because it activates in the grave, its effects are no longer being negated by Tour Guide from the Underworld, and you can then search your deck for a monster. And that's how it's sent from the field to the grave anyway. So if it's tributed for Caius, if it's destroyed by Scrap Dragon, if it's destroyed by Dark Hole, battled by your opponent, a lot of different ways, or tributed for anything. You can use Tour Guide to fetch Sangan. So it's a fairly potent combination because it adds a lot of consistency, which at this point decks really need. Decks cannot be, overly explosive if you expect to win. If you're explosive, it needs to be Teledad style, which means every duel you're just going off. So Tour Guide from the Underworld, that's the play that a lot of people do now. And it sets up more powerful plays with Limit Reverse, because you're guaranteed to get Sangan in the grave really quickly. It's kind of like using a Foolish on it, but even better, because it goes to the field so you can activate its effect. I'm playing Tour Guide currently right now in the new zombie deck, the new zombie XYZs that'll be coming out soon because of Pain Painter and Blue Nosferatu and Empty Space Sea Serpent Reveal, which is the card that I want to get into now with Tour Guide, because Tour Guide says that the monster cannot be used for a synchro material. It says nothing about XYZs. So let's just say that this was a Granosaurus. This is being bad right now and getting out all the cards I needed for the video. The next one will probably be a little more preparation. But you summon Tour Guide, and you get the number 3, and then you stack for Empty Space Sea Serpent Reveal. He's an 1800, 1600 water monster. I believe Aqua, might be Sea Serpent, right? That you can detach an XYZ material. So usually you'll pitch Sangan to get Sangan in the grave for later, to revive 1 level 4 lower banished monster. So you can get back Lone Fire Blossoms, anything that was removed by Trish. You could do a lot. And so it adds to even more potent combinations with Empty Space Sea Serpent Reveal. And any future rank 3 exceed. You can go for Granosaurus, Reveal, Roach is a 4, but you could still make any 3. So as long as there are good rank 3s coming out, which you know they will, this card will be getting better and better and better and better. So that's one of the reasons it's going up. Now, the next card, where I think this card truly shines, and it is truly an amazing, amazing card in this deck, is the post-Structure Deck 21 Gates of the Underworld Dark World deck. And because not only can Tour Guide fetch Sangan, but it could also fetch a little card known as Brow, Huntsman of Dark World. And if you know how the deck works, Dark World monsters get their effects usually when they're discarded, not by card, not by cost, but by card effect. So what you can do is you could summon Tour Guide to get Brow to the field. Then you can add the Brow back to your hand with Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World, and you'll be able to discard Brow later. So Tour Guide not only plus ones, but brings out a 2700 or 3000 point beater if you have Gate of the Dark World up, adding tremendous consistency, because one of the issues of reusing Grapha's effect is getting a Dark World monster. This means you have 6 Brows in your deck, and you can continuously use them, and when they get removed from play for Gate, you could always make Reveal, get it back, but you could summon, say you have a Brow, all 3 Brows are removed from play by Gate. You summon Tour Guide, you fetch Tour Guide, you grab, you make Reveal, you detach one of the Tour Guides, revive Brow, bounce Brow to the hand, get Grapha, use Gate's effect, remove something, pitch Brow, draw 2, +2, and Field Presence. So Tour Guide from the Underworld in the new Dark World deck is truly a star, and it'll be running 3s to me, mandatory in that deck. If the OCG had it, you'd see now that they'd be playing it. This is a TCG exclusive, which if people say about Reborn Tengu, that it won't be hit. I don't see Tour Guide getting hit for this ban list, and depending on how well the Dark World deck does here, I don't see it getting hit on the next ban list until at least Japan has their way with it. And we'll see what else comes out. But as for now, Tour Guide from the Underworld is quite the card. They can really deal, it adds a lot of consistency to decks that need it. Plants use it, zombies, I'm using it, and I'm loving it in zombies, and Dark Worlds. It's a true consistency adder. Kind of like how Pot of Duality was. It just speeds your deck up, and it's a free plus. And +1s, no matter what they are. You see in the Agent deck, the 3 Shine Balls, it's still a plus. So that's Tour Guide from the Underworld. I'm gonna rate this card 9.8 out of 10 because no card is perfect. If it is, it would be banned. But just for its overall power, and get yours before they are well over $100, because this card will go up when the Dark World deck comes up. So with that, thanks for watching, and remember, subscribe to not only me and like the video, but to ZeroMus555. And my next video that I post probably on Thursday, I'm gonna have a contest for a Dueling Network tournament to win a Wind-Up Zen Meister 10. The only entrance requirements that you're gonna need is you're gonna have to subscribe, and you're gonna have to win the tournament on Dueling Network. It'll probably be a either 16 or 32 person tournament. It'll be matches, and it'll be there'll be more info to come on what will be legal and what won't be legal. I might wait until after Generation Force for it. That way there's more XYZs available. Hopefully Dueling Network will get them up. So until then, get your tour guides, they'll be going up, and get ready for the Dark World Madness. Deck profile on this coming right after the deck comes out. So, with that, thank you for watching.